Hi guys, welcome to my channel Cooking with Freddie, and today we will be making jerk salmon. Let's get started. Right here I have 2 pounds of salmon that I got from my local grocery store. All right, and I wanted it to be skinless, but they didn't have it skinless, so I had to get the one with the skin, and I'm just removing the skin. If you can get it skinless, but I couldn't, so I have to make it do what it do. So you'll basically need a small knife. It would be better if you had a fillet knife, but I don't have a fillet knife, so I have to use a regular kitchen knife, and I'm just trying to take all the skin off of the salmon. I'm just gently holding the skin up and passing the knife up underneath it so that I can remove it. All right, be very gentle when doing this because this is a delicate piece of meat and we don't want to mess it up. Now I'm just going to wash the salmon. Again, be very gentle because salmon is delicate. And I'm going to go ahead and pat it dry because I want the salmon to be as dry as I can get it. All right, flip it over and pat it dry. Everywhere, pat it dry, pat it dry. When I'm done patting it dry, I'm going to cut it. You can cut it as thick or as thin as you would like. I wanted to make 8 pieces because some of the salmon was for my kids. And you know, kids don't eat as much as adults. So I didn't want to give them a big piece and waste my good salmon. So I cut them a little smaller piece. All right. After I'm done cutting up that salmon, I'm going to move it from my cutting board into a little aluminum tray that I made so that I can start seasoning it. Yes, look at them bad boys. All right, I'm just moving them. Be gentle. Salmon is delicate. All righty. When we're done moving them from the cutting board into the little aluminum tray that we made, I'm going to start adding some lime juice. This is not how I usually clean my fish, but for salmon, this is how I have to do it because, again, it's delicate and I don't want to mess up the meat. I don't want to mess up the salmon. So this is what we have to do. Go ahead and put some lime juice all over it. I'm making sure every single slice has some lime juice in it. All right. When I'm done adding the lime juice, I'm going to add some extra virgin organic olive oil. Yours don't have to be extra virgin, all that good stuff. It could be whatever oil you want, but I would recommend just going with olive oil. Okay, I only got the organic one because the one I wanted, they didn't have it at the store, and I had to get something. So yeah. All right, there we go. Now I'm just going to cater to each one of those little fillets and make sure that they have some of that olive oil. When I'm done with that, I'm going to start seasoning the salmon. I'm just going to add some salt. I'll say I added about a tablespoon of salt. When making this, we want to be careful with the seasoning. I like to do a lot with my seasoning, but this time we're using the jerk. The jerk already have a lot of seasoning. We don't want it to make it salty. Now I'm just adding a little bit of pepper, black pepper. Then I'm going to add the jerk marinade. Make sure when getting this, you want to get the one that says jerk marinade and not jerk barbecue. Okay. All right. Now we're just putting the jerk marinade all over them bad boys. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and cater to each piece and make sure that each of them get some of that beautiful marinade so they can be very tasty. Yes, so there we go. I'm going to distribute it to all of them, to each single one of them. Show each of them some love. When we cook with love for the ones we love. Go ahead and show them salmon pieces some love. Yes. All right. All right. Yes, let's do the darn thing. Yes, yes. When cooking, a lot of times I don't like to use gloves because there's a lot of cross-contamination when using gloves. I rather just use my hands, and I wash my hands very frequently so I won't cross-contaminate anything. All right, now I'm going to put some paprika. Put some paprika on them bad boys. Try to get each one of them to get some of that paprika. Next, after getting the paprika, I am going to add some parsley. Yes, I love parsley, guys. If you can't tell, I really do. All right. Go ahead and make sure all them bad boys have some parsley in it. Not only is it good, but it's so beautiful. All right. When I'm done adding the parsley, I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne. Yes. Go ahead. Make sure each one of them got some of that cayenne. Now, when I'm done, I'm going to let this sit and marinate for about an hour at minimum. Longer if you have time. If you don't have time, just go ahead and put it right on the stove because sometimes we ain't got time for that. All right. After that, I just got a pan. I got this pan from Target for $14. I will put it in the description box where you can get it. And I'm just going to add some oil on the pan, and then I started adding my fish. Yes, look how beautiful they look. Can we just take a time, give those fish a moment of silence for the beauty that they hold? All right. When I'm done adding all of them on there, I'm just going to let them cook. When cooking salmon, please be careful and do not overcook the fish. If salmon is overcooked, I can't eat it. I can't do it. I don't want it. We want that fish to be moist, and we want it to be tender, not dry and chokeable, if that's a word. All right, now we're just going to flip them bad boys over. Be careful when flipping them. They will give you a run for your money. So make sure you be careful. That's why I like the spatula that I also got from Target, because when I put the fish on them, it's able to hold the whole fish and there's no pieces hanging off that can break. Now we're just going to let them cook. Yes. And then I'm going to add some butter for some more flavor, so it can have that extra good, yummy flavor. I'm going to add butter on both sides, and I'm going to let that butter melt. And then I'm going to shake my pan a little bit to make sure that butter gets everywhere. And here I'm just adding a little bit more of jerk marinade. Yes. You see, shake that little pan, make sure the butter gets everywhere. Yes, yes, yes. All right. All righty. Yes, see, trying to make sure all of them get some of that butter. Yes. This is the side where the skin was on. That's why the other side is much prettier, because the other side didn't have the skin. All right, now we're going to flip them again. Be careful when flipping your salmon. It will give you a run for your money, like I said before. Aren't they beautiful? Now we're just gonna take a moment and zoom in so we can see how beautiful this salmon really is. Woo! Yes, yes. Tell me this isn't beautiful. Tell me this isn't beautiful. And there you have it, jerk salmon. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.